Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Shredberg. Who do we got on the couch here?
I'm Fel.
All right, and this is No Cave. It's weird to say this is No Cave, but anyways, we're going to get started here in just a minute. I'll let you know when the timer starts. It's going to be on first movement, and I'll get things explained. The first thing, I actually don't know if this is a cave. Honestly, like, I'm not joking when I say this, so we're going to find out together. You folks can let me know in the chat and donation stuff. Time's going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So this game is, it starts out as just a runner. I'm using only mouse controls, so it's actually like 360-degree mouse controls. I can click below my character to like build up a bunch of speed. I click in the direction of where he wants to jump. But in general, we're going to use the fact that we can build up a ton of speed to our advantage if I don't get stuck on the ground there. And for the most part, that's going to be, for the first 4 or 5 levels, what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be running, we're going to be jumping, we're going to be going as fast as we can. I'm going to try to not get hit, but if I do, I have
nice.
1 HP basically per checkpoint. Every single checkpoint, I get that 1 piece of HP back, and when I do, I can then take another hit. If I mess up like this, where I accidentally clicked a little bit early.
There's a lot of parts of the game where you can use that kind of 1 hit of damage to put yourself in kind of a good spot for the next part of the game as well. So using it advantageously is also a part of the speedrun.
Yeah, you can damage boost in this. You can really take riskier moves. The standard in all levels standard, for this category, we got a checkpoint, is one of the difficulty, and that actually does, not only do we then get our 1 HP, there's an easy mode that gives you more HP, but also the movement speed is sort of the medium. There's a hardcore mode, but that only allows you to, you can't take any hits, and there's way fewer checkpoints, if like any at all sometimes. So this allows like the fastest movement while not playing conservatively, or as conservatively, I guess, because with any platformer like this. All right, this is legitimately probably one of the harder parts of the run here.
That was very, very well executed. Part's very precise.
Right. The movement without, on this, just the running and jumping can be very tight. So actually getting through that's really tough. And so now here's sort of like the meat and potatoes of this game is these like orbs that allow you to chain a lot of momentum really quickly. There we go. And so there's these levels that they're going to just be taking like 10, 20 seconds. So like on this one, as you can see, we're only on the path there, but we can sort of launch ourselves down into areas and just in general.
Yeah, you can probably see Shreds using the grappling hook, not kind of in the way that you would expect a normal grappling hook to be used. There's a mechanic in this game where you can kind of pull yourself into the grapple point, and you can just do that in any direction, so you can get a lot of speed with it.
Yeah, you might be used to grapple hooks sort of going in like a circular direction. And you can do that in this, it's just slow, so I don't want to be doing it, but like I'll do it right. When I do it, it's usually to line up position, which I might do right here, but just shoot off of it.
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 spots that you use it in the run, and it looks really cool, but definitely is slower almost everywhere else.
I still have 1 HP. Oh no, I messed it up. I was going to try to go all the way up there and take a damage boost on that corner, because in this, again, since we have 1 HP, unlike hardcore, we can do some damage boosting. Also in this, so at the beginning of each level, this is really timed RTA, or not RTA, IGT. So I'm doing something where I'm waiting basically as long as possible before I do my first movement, like right till it's on the ground. That way I start the timer later, which is I love IGT cheese. It's my favorite thing ever. I feel kind of silly doing this when it's really being timed RTA at a marathon, but I realized that I don't really know the strats if I were to dash earlier.
Muscle memory is the strongest force in the universe.
That's correct. Any scientists can confirm that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can.
Okay, well, this is probably actually one of the harder early level games, and not because of that death right there, but any of these sort of tight corridors makes it a lot harder because of the, 360-degree movement type of stuff.
Yeah, you'll definitely notice a lot more of these tight corners the further into the game that we get here. And it is a precision platformer after all.
There we go,
Gotta have a little precision in there.
Okay. All right, shoot myself up. There we go.
Nice. Well done.
And yeah, we're already 10 of there's 30 total levels in the game, so we're going to be doing all of them. And here's some jellyfish, so it's adding in a new mechanic. There's these jellyfish, which gives you one little bounce, and there's this big, what would you call it?
They're like flowers to me.
Sure. Okay, there's these flowers that give you like a big boost. And sometimes we want to miss them like this. Oh, no.
Well,
whoa.
Nice.
There we go. In theory, it could have, again, shot all the way up there, damage boosted, and then not. But
yeah, they give you kind of a fixed momentum and trajectory, so it kind of, you want to avoid them when you can to go faster.
There we go. You might see some gems in the background. Those, they don't do anything for you. They're just nice to have, so we're going to ignore those.
Let me know you got a moment for some donations.
Absolutely.
Is now a good time?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
I first have a question for the audience. Did I hear you calling orb earlier? All right. I'm going to challenge you all. Let's get a $10 orb train going for that Karma boss fight. We're over $12,000 on that incentive, so we're getting on it. But we do also have $25 from Bree12am. He says, good luck, Deuterinos. Hope there isn't a cave in this game.
So true.
I think there is a cave. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Scientists are still getting back to us on that one.
We also have $5 from Deloof, who says, Happy Shredberg Day.
Happy Shredberg Day.
Happy Shredberg Day.
Time for one more.
One more.
And $100 from Comet625, who says, It's Berg O'Clock.
It's Berg O'Clock, that's right. There's a pizza place near here called The Berg. I gotta try it out.
You gotta get the Berg at the Berg.
Gotta get the Berg. They need the Berg's opinion.
For sure.
Okay, well, what I'm doing right now is I'm hitting the ground, which you can't do.
Yeah.
So this time we're gonna hit not the ground.
Notably not what you're supposed to be doing.
True.
Excellent.
Have you ever been spelunking, Fel?
No. I wish.
That's probably smart.
Yeah.
Or like caved. Would this be caved? I mean,
cave flying.
Cave flying.
There you
True.
go.
No cave flying.
If I do go to a cave, though, I'll be sure to bring my grappling hook.
Yeah, I'll be prepared for that. With some jellyfish.
Yeah. Maybe a jellyfish net as well.
SpongeBob mode.
Yeah. This game has a couple of SpongeBob references. You'll see one later.
It's true. Stick around.
Yeah, stick around for the SpongeBob reference at the end of the run.
All right, we're getting to about halfway on this one, and after that, the levels get like pretty sizable, actually, including this. But we get to use, that means we use way more of these grapple hooks. All right, there we go. Let
Yeah,
that shoot me
using
off.
those hooks saves so much time on going
Especially
down
like
the jellyfish.
this right here.
Yeah, this is a huge one.
It wants you to bounce off of a bunch of those jelly pads, but we just zoop all the way down. All right. We're just gonna take this a little bit safe. There we go.
Yeah, one of the few times that you use the grappling hook intended.
There we go. Uh-oh. Some of the endings of these, like this level in particular, I mean, obviously you never want to take damage.
Oh.
But like you want to take that as tight as possible. And oh my goodness, when you take damage right at the beginning of a checkpoint, it feels so bad.
It is scary. Yeah, you want to go as close to the wall as possible so you can go as fast as possible, but...
Yeah, there's only so much you can do.
That's right.
I think this is this the one where it introduces the bounce? Yes, it does. There's these boost things. What are these called?
I have never thought about that until just now. Like little explodos, we'll call them.
I do have a reset button that I, in general, try not to press because I don't think that there's like a mid-level reset. So I have like accidentally mid-level after the checkpoint reset, but then you lose all of your level progress. Oh, there we go. Don't hit the top of the ceiling. No! Okay, there we go.
Nice save, good save.
Calculated.
Yep.
Yeah, you can clap for that. You can clap for that.
Yeah, these exploding things are going to be used quite a bit from now to the end of the game. A lot of them definitely make up some of the harder bits of the game as well.
Oh, for sure.
So we'll be seeing that, especially next level.
The very next level.
Yeah.
My favorite. Oh, whoa, what's going on?
Nice, good.
All right, we saved it. I just missed. You have to, so in order to jump, you what is it, left click, and then in order to use your grapple, you right click, And so to be really fast, you want to really quickly left and right click, or whatever order it is. I don't actually think about which direction is which. And fun fact for the people viewing at home, I'm really bad with my lefts and rights. So
It's true.
all right, this is the fun part of the game.
Yeah. This is definitely one of the more difficult parts of the run.
That should be good.
Did we get it first try?
Let's go!
Let's go.
All right, we got it. That's one of like the 3 parts of the game I'm worried about.
Yeah. Yeah, that
All
part
right.
is deceptively difficult, for sure.
There we built up enough speed to just jump all the way to this pad.
This is the part of the game where the game really starts to
Oh, no.
love building these jellyfish ladders for you.
That's true. There's like 3 levels in a row like this. One of them being really fun. All right. There we go. No. Oh, that's fine.
Perfect.
This one's pretty straightforward. We're just climbing up here. With these jellyfish too, probably a good time for some donies.
All right, I got donies indeed. $25 to PCF from C Squared. Octopath Traveler 2 is one of the finest JRPGs to come out this century, and I am so excited to see it run on the GDQ stage. The Karma fight is tricky and challenging under normal circumstances, and I want to see how they build to get through him fast. Let's get that incentive met. And a quick update on that, we are actually now 65% of the way there. That means we are over 13,000 of the 20,000 needed to get that. So keep donating, keep assigning your donation towards that incentive. I know we can get there so easily.
Almost, yes.
Oh, wow. Nice save.
I almost, no.
That's all right. We just get to do it again.
Yeah. Okay, come on, please.
Oh, just barely.
Game doesn't have any manners. Ask nicely. Maybe it wasn't like true in my heart, you know?
Yeah, you didn't believe it. They could tell.
I didn't, yeah. Oh, whoops. I tried to skip that one jellyfish because it's not needed for anything. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can damage boost here.
Oh, yeah.
There we
Very
go.
nice
That helps
time
you
save.
fall faster. It is actually a pretty notable amount of time save. All right. And this is where the levels really do officially start to get really large.
Yeah, the difficulty ramps up pretty heavy around this part of the game.
Yeah, much larger, very difficult. You don't, oh my goodness.
And a lot of the tricks that Shred is doing to kind of, launch himself with these grappling hooks just get way more precise.
Yeah, like that right there in general is incredibly tight.
That is a really tough one.
Because you're controlling it, like a lot of games with sort of dash type mechanics will give you like 8 directions, sometimes even 2. Not very many. This one, you are going around in all like 360 degrees. So, and it's really easy to just miss something and then you don't actually have control of your guy. Because you want to do, you have one mechanic I forgot to explain. Once you jump, you have one in-air dash. It gets reset on those jellyfish as well. And if you use that in-air dash, now you sort of have a cooldown for it, but... Woo. All right, there we go.
Yeah, you can kind of do subsequent air dashes that just have a lot less sauce on them.
All right.
Nice job.
Okay, this next level is, I would say, probably the hardest level in this because you really have to be very good at directioning. Oh my goodness. Like there you have a really tight opening in there that you shoot through. I'm gonna shoot down through this little wall here.
Very nice.
And this is the easy checkpoint. Now we're getting to the hard checkpoint. All right, okay, uh-oh. All right, I'm gonna need the crowd to be extremely loud, as loud as you can for
Yes. There we go.
There we go. All right, that didn't work. Louder.
Even louder. Be more energy.
You're being, there we go, a little bit more. A little bit more. I can't hear you. All right. All right, that didn't work. Okay, you guys.
we tried our best. Thanks, everybody.
Maybe we need people to donate to the prank.
True. Well, we got a donation?
It's the only thing we haven't tried.
Whoa,
All right.
whoa.
We have $100 from Sirius, who says, Octopath Traveler 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. It's a labor of love made by people who cared about the people who'd be playing it,
Nice.
and I'd love to see it find a home with the GDQ crowd. And you know what, everyone, we are making progress on that. Every time I remind you about it, that number goes up. So keep on donating. Assign your donation towards incentives so we can see that Karma boss fight, because she's double the level of the player, and every time you hit her, she adds another attack in her attack cycle.
It's fine.
Very
It's so
intentional damage
hard.
boost.
So hard. But keep going, Shredberg. You're doing amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, that level is. I think you just really need control over every single thing, and just being a little bit off makes you have to basically react to every small change in position. So
Yeah.
it can be a little bit tough. This level is okay. At least
Very
hopefully it makes me
scenic.
jump. Nope, it won't let me jump. Okay,
Hey, there we go.
there we go. We got it.
Yeah, a lot of the precision is so, a lot of games will have, 8 directions that you can kind of jump into, but the 360 mouse movement really just makes the precision just so much more difficult in this.
Yeah, and for a lot of them, it doesn't really. It's not too big of a deal if you're slightly off, but that level in particular, where you're dashing into has such a tight window that it makes it very tough to. There we go.
Yeah, it's one of the games where improv skill matters a lot because of the less precise angles you can hold on the mouse for every run.
It's not like Celeste where there's 8 directions.
That's right.
Input buffering.
That's right.
No, that game's really hard. Shout out to Celeste.
Yeah, we both love Celeste.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, all of these final 5 levels, okay, I'm just resetting, are really quite long with tough sections that hopefully I can just get through quite easily, but you never know. Also, one thing on these checkpoints, you actually get your dash back on the checkpoint, so sometimes, whoops, like on that
nice.
one.
Oh,
Okay,
nice
there we
throw.
go.
Huge.
Whoa. All right.
Really got to thread the needle on that one. Hey, very nice.
I need to stop emoting each time. Almost die.
Getting jump scared in his own speed game.
Yeah. Phil, you're not on YouTube Shorts or TikTok or anything.
No,
are you?
no.
Okay, I am. I'm getting a lot of seal posts recently, and I don't know if it's just me, but I'm seeing a lot of posts of seals just being silly.
Maybe I got to get on TikTok.
You got to get on Seal Talk.
Absolutely.
All
That was
right.
all I saw. I'd be on there for sure.
I mean, you can make it that way.
I guess so.
All right. Oh.
Oh.
No, okay, we can. There we go. Safe. Use
Perfect.
this. Recontrol there. I'm just gonna take it safe and do this. I do have to do that. There we go. I raised my hand as if I was gonna do this. Fun fact at home: I don't have to use this hand. This is a one-handed run.
That's right.
Oh God. Okay, whatever. I used the second hand there, by the way, to reset.
Immediately contradicts himself.
That's me.
Just a quick update. We have 6,000 left on that Karma boss fight.
Let's get there, Chad.
Yeah. We are coming up on the end of the second to last level here. The last level is a little bit unique. It's got a boss fight. And so I get excited for that. That's the second SpongeBob reference we were talking about.
Oh, that's right. That is the SpongeBob reference. I forgot about that.
Yep.
You'll make more sense.
You'll understand when we get there.
I was like, what are you legitimately? What are you talking
That
about?
section is incredibly difficult.
But we got it,
Yeah,
first try.
first try. That is huge.
I was messing that up so much in practice. It took me 3 minutes one of those times.
All right, we're about to come
whoops.
across our good friend Melvin here, who we hopefully will say hi and bye to very, very quickly.
Yeah. By the way, just so you know, Melvin, you might think we're just making it up on stage. Okay.
We are.
We are.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of these things have names. I wish that digital
even know
games
if
had
this is a
digital
cave.
manuals. I honestly, I'm not joking with you. I don't know if it's a cave.
Yeah, we're not quite sure yet.
All right, that's Melvin.
All right, here's Melvin.
Hopefully that's enough of Melvin for the run. Bye.
Ideally, that's the last we see of him.
All right, we got a big skip. It wants you to go down, but we're going to just fly over this way.
Nice.
There we go. We got the
Excellent.
skip.
First try.
But we need to get to our checkpoint next. I'm going to try to just zoop all the way in there. Yeah, we did.
Oh, great.
All right,
That
I'm going
part
to
is
zoop
super
all the way
precise.
down. There we go.
Unbelievable.
Just going to use that. Whoops, that's fine. The checkpoint's right here. Oh, no! Whatever. All right, we're going to see Melvin
That's
again.
all
Is he
right.
going to come back? I've never died there.
Okay, guess no Melvin.
Okay, please. All right, whatever.
Very nice. Oh, yeah, there he is.
All
Melvin
right.
jump scare.
We needed to see Melvin again.
That's right.
Real
One
quick,
time wasn't enough.
Real quick, we have $100 from Inquiry who says, if not cave, why cave-shaped?
True. That's my legitimate. I'm not even
Yeah.
joking when I say that. It is aesthetically a cave.
It looks like a cave.
Maybe the answers will come in a later date.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right,
As
we're
of
gonna
now,
use
nobody
that. You can
knows.
see a whole section over there that we're just skipping.
Yeah.
And we're just going to do this. Get ready on time. Oh, whoops. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, I was going a little bit too fast.
That should be enough.
All right, and that's time.
GG.
I'm in 3rd place on this level now.
There
oh, wow,
you
it's
go.
close to sub 1. There's like 1/10 of a second away.
Yeah.
But anyways, Phil, do you have anyone that you want to shout out? Any shout outs?
No. Oh, I guess Melvin's shouting at someone right now.
True.
Yeah, shout outs to Shredberg and shout outs to GDQ. It's been awesome to be on the stage.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Shout out to everybody in the This Is No Cave Discord. Appreciate all your help on there. Shout out to my wife and kid at home. Love you. Shout out Maxime Reynaud. Yeah, thank you so much for having me, GDQ. And let's get that, what is it, Karma boss fight. Let's get that. We're almost there, chat. Let's go.
Let's
Let's do it.